Hello, welcome back or welcome home if you're new here. In this video, I'm going to be cleaning things I never normally clean, the things that don't seem like they make that much of a difference, but when it's clean, it makes all the difference. Before we begin, let's eat a piece of candy. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually using these washing machine cleaning tablets that I plop into the empty machine on a hot cycle. I like to do this every month to eliminate any odors and have the machine running like new. Since this is a deep cleaning laundry day, I wanted to laundry things I don't wash as often, like curtains and throw pillow covers. The curtain was especially dirty where we come in contact with going from room to room. And not gonna lie, I haven't washed this in years since it requires me using a ladder and I avoided it. But finally, I borrowed a ladder and decided it was about time. Once my machine was all clean, I laundered the curtains and pillow covers with 2 scoops of my favorite laundry detergent and oxygen bleach, Starboost, to remove any stains and brighten and whiten the load. I also rinsed out the softener and bleach dispenser, which I actually never use because they're not good for you, your clothes, or the machine in the long run. I wanted to use the time while the laundry was running to tackle cleaning my bedroom and closet for the day. So I did a round of dusting the nightstands, dressers, and other surfaces in the bedroom, then did a second round of wiping with an all-purpose cleaner, and you can see how much dirt came off with the cleaner even after dusting. I like to think of it like double cleansing your face, but for your space. I moved my first load of laundry to dry either on the drying rack or in the dryer with Cloudryers, aka wool dryer balls that leave your laundry feeling cloud-like soft. Then I started another load of laundry for all of my clothes, and I didn't have any delicate clothing, so I just merged both my darks and lights and ran a cycle with cold water. Back to the bedroom, I took a trip inside my closet and wiped down the back side of the closet doors. Again, I had never cleaned this area and did not expect it to be this dirty. Guess where else I also never cleaned? This area where the closet door slides open and closed. I pretty much just sprayed it with a cleaner, then used a folded paper towel and a chopstick. You could also use a pencil and slide inside the track back and forth to pick up all of the trapped dust and dirt and hair. Honestly, I didn't even notice this part of my closet existed until I revealed it in all its glory. And now, I'm not being dramatic, my closet doors glide open with grace and beauty. Moving on to dusting the baseboards. This requires moving things out of the way, getting behind the furniture, and gathering all the dust that likes to hide away and live in your home rent-free. Meanwhile, my second load of laundry was completed, so I moved the dry load out, the wet load to dry, and started a new load to wash my bedding, including the mattress protector. I continued dusting and vacuuming the nooks and crannies of my bedroom, making the extra effort to move things aside, such as under the bed and behind the bed. Areas like this are hard to vacuum for me because my vacuum couldn't even fit before, so I pulled out the bed and decided to leave a good amount of gap open, just enough so that it's easier to vacuum in the future. This is a good time to rotate your mattress and vacuum your mattress as well. My laundry was all done for the day, so I put on the clean bedding, folded the clean clothes away, and put on the clean curtains. When was the last time you cleaned your bathroom air vent? For us, it's clearly been a while. A blocked air vent can eventually lead to mold and mildew growth and threaten a house fire, so let's not risk that. As you can see, I attempted to vacuum it, but there was too much buildup, so I cleaned it in the sink with warm water and dish soap and used a Starbrush to get in between the crevices. I wiped it down with a cloth and let it air dry while my husband cleaned the fan with a vacuum. And now our air vent can properly work to get rid of any airborne contaminants, humidity from a steamy shower, and funky smells because it is the bathroom after all. I didn't want towels hanging while I cleaned the bathroom, so I put used towels in the wash first thing, and I started off with the sink area by wiping down the mirrors, countertop, faucet, and the sink. For the toilet area, I do my little hack of taking a few squares of toilet paper and using that first to wipe away any dust and debris. Then I went above and beyond and took off the entire toilet lid. For mine, all I had to do was flip up the flaps and unscrew the screws. I spritzed and wiped all around the toilet and the toilet seat and soaked the screws too because they were quite nasty. To clean the inside of the toilet bowl, I used 2 scoops of Starboost and then poured in a cup of hot water. And no need to wait, I used a toilet brush to brush away all the orange brownish stains, which I found out isn't caused by human excretions, but rather the highly concentrated minerals in hard water, such as calcium, iron, and manganese, that build up if you don't regularly clean your toilet. Then I wiped down the cabinets using a magic eraser to get at the stubborn areas, and also the bathroom door, light switch, and outlets. I cleared the floor of the bathroom, vacuumed, then cleaned the truly grossest part of the bathroom, which are the baseboards and floors. The bathroom floors may just be the dirtiest place in the whole house since it gets covered in bacteria, with toilet water splashing, and isn't cleaned as often as other surfaces. So instead of using a mop, my method for cleaning was to get on my hands and knees and spritz and wipe as much as I could. For the shower, I mixed a solution of body wash and baking soda to create a paste and used a loofah to lather up the mixture and scrub all around my shower from the shelves to the walls to the metal fixtures. After I put the shower curtain back up, I ended the day's work with a nice steaming shower as I rinsed all of the suds away. To start off day 3 cleaning the kitchen, I first put the dishes away, cleared the sink, and placed everything on the countertops onto the dining table. There's usually a lot of debris that ends up underneath appliances, so after putting those aside, I sprayed and wiped the entire countertop. Up close, the backsplash had a lot of splatters from cooking and dishwashing, so I first used a magic eraser to spot clean. Then I spritzed and wiped the entire backsplash. In my last deep cleaning video, I cleaned the microwave using lemons, but I didn't have lemons on hand. But I had citric acid on hand, which is the component in lemons that's effective in degreasing and disinfecting. Place in the microwave for 5 minutes and then let sit for another minute to let all of the steam work to soften any stubborn stains on the walls of the microwave. If you don't have citric acid or lemons, honestly, the steam itself is powerful enough to get the job done. I also wanted to give my tea kettle a good clean from the inside out, so I used the leftover solution from steaming the microwave to descale the hard water buildup in my tea kettle. I let it get to a boil and sit for a bit while I wiped the microwave. After letting the solution sit, I rinsed it out, filled the kettle with water, heated it up once more, then gave a thorough rinse, and now I can see a clear reflection of myself. Onto the ovens, I wiped down the outside of the microwave oven with warm water and a degreaser, then used a damp cloth to wipe away any suds. For the stovetop oven, I first filled the sink with hot water and degreaser so I could soak the grates, burner caps, and knobs to melt away the stuck on grease. I first did a dry wipe to clear any loose bits of food that missed the pan while cooking, and then I did a wet wipe with warm water and a degreaser. And then I did what I call a rinse wipe with a damp cloth to wipe away any remaining product. I even pulled the whole oven out from its place, and I wasn't even surprised to find these random particles because my cat loves to shove little things underneath everywhere. So I picked those up, vacuumed, and used a magic eraser to wipe the sides of the stove where food and grease sticks to in between the cracks. I scrubbed everything in the sink with some dish soap and let it all air dry while I cleaned the rest of my kitchen. My favorite method for shining stainless steel, especially when there's only a few fingerprints, is simply to mist some water on it and then wipe with a microfiber cloth in the same direction as the grain. If I want a little bit more shine, I've been using this old can of coconut oil spray, and the key is to use just enough to wipe and polish the stainless steel, because if you use too much and don't dry it off properly, it could be a magnet for more dust to collect and maybe cat hair to stick onto. Same deal as before, I used a magic eraser to spot clean the more obvious and stubborn stains all around my kitchen cabinet, and then I went back to spray and wipe the entirety of my kitchen cabinets. For the baseboards, I sprayed, I wiped, making sure to wipe it dry because if not, it'll quickly attract more dust and get dirty again. Time to wash the dishwasher. I first washed the filter with some dish soap and water, placed that back in, then gave my dishwasher a little treat to eat. It's been working hard and it deserved a little pampering. So I ran a cycle with this cleaning tablet with hot water, and I like to do this on a monthly basis. Then I brushed the mouth of my kitchen sink with dish soap and my Starbrush. And the following clip, I'm not even gonna say anything, just observe. I was speechless behind the camera because I genuinely was not expecting this to happen, and I was getting a little bit concerned thinking this would all explode in my face at any second. But yeah, if you haven't already, try using a whole bucket of ice to gargle down the throat of your garbage disposal, because who knows what is down there. This helps to flush out any stuck-on particles and clean the blades as well, and I also added some baking soda in the end to help deodorize. Finally, we have to give some attention to the head of the sink. She works hard, but she's so often neglected. I'm so sorry you're seeing this, but to think of all the foods I've cooked and eaten using the water from this faucet head is disturbing, so let's clean it. All you need is a bowl of distilled white vinegar to submerge the faucet head into and let this sit for a few hours or overnight. This is the next day for me, and I was able to easily brush off all of the calcium buildup and gunk. We're nearing the finish line because I would consider this day to be the last big cleaning day where we're tackling all of the open living areas that we didn't already tackle. Starting at the very top because that's where dust begins. I was a fool in thinking I could swiftly brush off this dust like it was on my shoulder, but no. This dust was caked on throughout the years of my avoiding properly dusting up here. I personally blame it on being short, but anyway, I twisted off all of the light bulbs first, and you could see I actually changed clothes because I was getting hot up here, and this was a bigger task than I thought it'd be. I dampened a cloth with a cleaner and really tried to grip wipe this light fixture without swinging it and possibly dropping it from the ceiling. For these furry light bulbs, I sprayed the cloth with the cleaner first so that I didn't have to directly spray onto the light bulb. And I tried to get a good grip to firmly wipe off all of the dust. I'm not exaggerating, it felt more like I was trying to rub off the residue of a sticky label versus just wiping off some dust. But with the magic of editing, a few seconds later, and all the light bulbs were clean and clear and will probably shine a lot brighter than before. I was really excited to pull out a new cleaning machine I got, which is the beloved little green machine. It's been about a year of owning this couch, and it was about time I gave it a good deep clean. I gave special care to the areas that had stain rings. Also, try not to do this on a night where you plan on chilling on the couch and watching Netflix, because it will take a good quarter of a day or more for the couch to fully dry. But this was really satisfying, and I'm really glad I got this little machine. And for the most satisfying part, seeing the dirt juice in the end. Once again, I brought out my napkin and chopstick, not for sushi, but for cleaning my windowsill. This whole video needs a big parenthesis that says, "Don't judge me," because I'm just showing you as it is. No one tells you when you become an adult you have to portion out time to clean your windowsills or even how to do it, but I'll be that person for you if you needed it. The reason why mine are particularly this dirty is that I left my windows open when it was rainy and windy because I wanted to hear the sound of the rain. So I don't really regret it, but it was a pain having to clean up the consequence of that. Now for a round of dusting, wiping, vacuuming, and mopping in that order. In my mind, vacuuming is like dusting for the floors and mopping is like wiping for the floors.
Walk into the place, a spot you from a ways. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, was on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you. Oh, across the road. Lost in a daze, I caught your sudden gaze, and time it started racing. But moments tend to fade, and you're too far away from me to get my name in. Someone is blocking my...
Possibly my favorite day of the week has arrived. The day when I can do some light tidying and cleaning, clearing things away so I can rest well for the weekend. This is the day to tend to your houseplants, maybe treat yourself to a bouquet of flowers. I went grocery shopping on this day to fill my fridge with meat and produce and good food. And to top it all off, I added tea tree oil to my diffuser to help purify the air, boost immunity, fight infections, and relieve anxiety, supposedly. I reserved the weekend for rest and relaxation to reap the reward for the hard work done throughout the week. I really like the schedule I laid out for myself, and I'm thinking of doing a toned down version of this weekly schedule for my maintenance cleaning routine. It's so much easier to deep clean your home if you're upkeeping week by week in between each deep clean, and by wiping spills right away when cooking, dusting and wiping more regularly, and creating a routine that works for you, I promise you that deep cleaning will get easier and easier over time. So good luck to you if you're about to get started, and good job if you already did. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.